movie made me feel both special and not special at the same time. Encanto, Disney's latest animated movie, is here. Encanto is about the Madrigals, an extraordinary family who live hidden in the mountains of Colombia in a charmed place called the Encanto. The magic of the Encanto has blessed every child in the family with a unique gift, every child except Mirabel. However, she soon may be the Madrigal's last hope when she discovers that the magic surrounding the Encanto is now in danger. And with that synopsis, it seems like this movie is going to be like a big grand adventure that Mirabel is going to take us through, like the hidden depths of Colombia, trying to figure out why the magic is disappearing, why like the family is in danger. But it's actually not. It's a much more like smaller scale story, and I really think that that is its greatest strength. And the movie pretty much takes place in one location, which is the house of the Madrigals, and because it kind of makes like the house have some personality, it kind of makes it a character. And I really liked how this movie used not just the humans but also the environment to like tell this story, to bring the magic to this story. And honestly, the magic obviously is a big part of this story, and so every character has like their own special gift. Every character that's not Mirabel, who is our main protagonist in this, and she's voiced by Stephanie Beatrice. And honestly, I forgot that Stephanie Beatrice was going to be in this. I forgot that she was voicing the main character, and when I like heard her again, and I actually didn't figure it out until I looked at the cast afterwards, and I was like, oh my god, yeah, Rosa from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, she's in this, and she was amazing. I loved her as Mirabel. And not just her, I felt like every character and every voice actor was really good in this, really amazing, and they all had like their moment to shine. Obviously Mirabel is the main character, and so she is in most of the action, like most of the scenes, but when you do have like a snippet of another family member, it's really nice because you see that dynamic between them and Mirabel and the rest of the family, because this movie is really family oriented. It is like a family movie, obviously for kids, but like older generations, older people, because I went with me, my younger sister and my older brother, and so we already connected with this story about family. And because it doesn't go on this big adventure and we are focused on the aspect of the family and this house, this one location, it feels more like a personal and intimate story, and that's pretty much what this is. All these other like Disney movies, most of them take us on this big grand adventure to save the island of Motunui, to see the floating lanterns, like we go on this big adventure. But this, we just kind of like get involved with this family, learn more about them, care about Mirabel, who doesn't have a special gift, and she's kind of feeling alone and left out because the rest of her family, her mum, her aunt, her uncle, her cousins, her sisters, they're all like perfect with their perfect gifts, and she's kind of feeling like abandoned and not special. And so we learn more about like her mental state in this, her like emotional state in this, and we kind of see like a really nice story about like feeling like you're not special, feeling the weight of the expectations in your family, because the whole like community depend on this one family with their gifts to kind of like advance their surroundings, make them good, cure them, because like the mum has, her gift is to cure people when they eat her food, and so like they're very dependent on this family, and the family start to feel that weight of the dependence of the community. And there's actually one song that the older sister sings, and it got my brother emotional, it got me emotional, it got my sister emotional, because it's kind of like she's holding the weight of expectations from everyone and she's feeling that weight. And the song is called Surface Pressure, I think, and so it really captures like that pressure from the family, and it kind of put like expectations on me which I didn't think I had, like expectations from my family. And so this whole movie is about family expectations, trying to feel special, trying to make other people feel special, not being able to deal with that pressure. And can you break, is the question. And so that theme of family and holding the weight of family expectations makes this story really relatable. Honestly, I really connected with the character of Mirabel, because she's trying to like find out her special gift, find out why she's special, still trying to do as best as she can, because everyone else around her has gifts, and so she can't do things that they do. She can't make something beautiful, she can't lift something really heavy, and so she's trying to help the family in the way that she can.
I call it the not special, since, you have no gift.
Thanks?
It's like a tale of her finding her true identity, and so it is one that loads of people can like relate to and also connect really well with her character, and just in the story in general really connect to it, because I'm guessing people, they have like expectations put upon them. I feel like everyone at some point in their life has had an expectation put on them, one they fear they can't live up to, may break under the weight of it, but honestly just come out fine in the end. And so I really did like that aspect to this movie. I liked how it wasn't a big adventure and it was more of like a small intimate story, and like you can actually really connect with the character, with the characters. You can kind of see yourself in any single character, like kind of like their aspect. So like one of the sisters, her gift was being really strong, and she felt like sometimes because she was so strong she couldn't show her weakness and she had to be stronger. Another one, she made like really beautiful things and she was like perfect, and she felt like she couldn't not be perfect all the time, and so she felt like she couldn't hold up that weight of trying to be perfect to everyone when she just wanted to let loose. She wanted to be clumsy, she wanted to be silly, she wanted to just make ugly things, unique ugly things that are actually beautiful in their own way. And so I just liked how each individual character had like that pressure. Did they fall? Did they not? And honestly, with the fall or not, I need to talk about the music, because there's one song, like I already mentioned, where Isabel trying to like, can I deal with that pressure? Am I going to fall under the weight of it? And that is probably one of my favourite songs. And I just want to talk about the music in general. And so the music is by Lin-Manuel Miranda, and like I'm not his biggest fan. I don't like some of his songs. I probably only liked his songs really in Moana, and so I was expecting, because it is another Disney movie, like music kind of like Moana, and I don't think it really was. I feel like this movie had songs which is pretty much more like catered to what he is, so there's kind of like a lot of rapping in that, and so it really resembled the song You're Welcome from Moana, but I don't feel like any other song really has that like Lin-Manuel Miranda touch to it. And sometimes I felt like the songs kind of like took me out of the film for a brief moment, because I didn't feel like it fit the tone that was happening right at that moment. And I've actually been listening to the soundtrack today, and I felt like they've worked better as just like songs rather than songs like part of the musical. I'm obviously going to have to watch the film again to kind of like know where I sit with the music, because I do like 50 like it and not like it. And I also have to talk about the animation, obviously, because it's a Disney animated movie. It's gonna be good, and it is good, and it is so colourful. It really like captured like the culture of Colombia, the brightness, and I just really liked all of that because it was just so colourful. Obviously towards the end it got a little bit dark when like the magic was in danger and the tone really shifted into like peril. But yeah, I really just did like the colour and the brightness of it, and I liked how this animation did feel unique to this movie, but it is kind of like similar to what we've seen, but because it was like so bright and so colourful, it really did stand out to me. Overall, I really did like this movie, and I liked how Disney like took a turn from the big grand adventure trying to like save like a whole place. Well, it is kind of like a whole place, but it was like a small knit community, more of a personal story surrounding the family, and I really did like how it took that turn. I hope we see like more future Disney films where it is just focused on like maybe just one character or like a few characters or just a family or just a friendship. Yeah, so I really did like how it like told a different story that we've like haven't seen before, and so it is more relatable and you can connect better to the characters and to the story. And that is it for my review of Encanto. Let me know what you thought about it. Who is your favourite character? I think my favourite character is the little boy Antonio, whose like special gift is to speak to animals. I really liked him. I thought he was really cute and adorable. And honestly, what gift would you want? What special gift like one of the families had, or just a complete different one? If I were to have one of the family members, it'd probably be the boy who had like the shape shifted, because that's pretty cool. And throughout the film you see how like helpful that actually is, as well as being incredibly funny, because obviously I didn't mention, but this film is really funny. It has the Disney jokes, but they work in a really good way. And that is it for this video. If you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. Bye.